Reality TV star Momma Dee, known for her no-filter takes on social issues, has stirred up a heated debate after voicing her concerns about the potential economic fallout of Donald Trump's proposed mass deportation plans. In a recent Instagram reel, Momma Dee laid out her argument, predicting that such a policy would devastate the U.S. economy by crippling industries reliant on immigrant labor. Her remarks have ignited conversations across Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, with people weighing in on both sides of the issue.
Since Trump is snatching all the Mexicans up, and different states supply us with different produce, meats, etc., etc. Now, y'all know who been picking for them produce? It's been the Mexicans. Y'all know who been cutting your grasses? Been a few blacks, but majority Mexicans. Y'all know who been building your houses? The Mexicans. Building the corporate and buildings and what have you? The Mexicans. So you think they finna come to work, huh? And go in the field.
Hey, Momma Dee.
Hey, sweetie. Go in the field, y'all, and pick produce. Cut your grass. Build your houses if they are scared of mass deportation. Hell no, they ain't going to work. If I know all majority of Mexicans live on Buford Highway, the feds know it too. Okay? They know the apartments, everything. But they're not finna congregate and be working in the fields picking nothing if they gonna swarm in on them and take them away. So I'm telling you, they finna trying to make an excuse to go up on all our foods that have to be hand-picked, right? The houses, new subdivisions, that's gonna come down to a all-time low because they ain't gonna be up there building them. The buildings, the landscaping, like my husband Ernest, he owned his own landscape. I told Ernest, okay, come April, you better start snatching up some of them contracts because there's gonna be a lot of empty spaces because people ain't gonna want to get caught. Ain't nobody want to get caught slipping. They're not. And what's going on, I don't like what I'm seeing. I think we should start marching now. We should make a stand now. Don't wait and allow Trump to do so freaking much until we finally get enough and stand up.
What we marching at?
We're going to have to get somewhere. We're going to all have to come together, honey. We're not taking no shit. We're not taking no shit from nobody that ain't. I'm not taking no shit and get your guns and all.
You got your guns?
I got one. I'm finna go buy 3 more. The craziness really, really kick off, and ain't no food in none of the grocery stores, nowhere. People gonna be jumping fences. If you got a grill in the back, they gonna steal that. They gonna try to get things. Yeah, they gonna take your grill. Cause maybe they might have a little food, or they went and shot some animals, wild animals, and they need to cook their food. They're gonna be hustling for everything they can get their hands on.
So they gonna be stealing.
Yeah.
From each other? We gotta come together. We can't be taking from each other.
Erica, you got people stealing from people now. And they got a house to go to.
You're right about that.
They got food in their refrigerator and they still feeding. Imagine
there's
there's no groceries and no grocery stores, no water supply. What do you think gonna come first to them? Survival, right? Am I correct? Survival
of the fittest.
Exactly.
This is the thing America don't need to get. Don't be mad at black and brown people for taking jobs. Be mad at lazy white people. If it wasn't for lazy white people, nobody would be here. If you want America to be American only for white people, have them doing jobs they don't want people to come here and do. Like, we want our country back. Black people didn't just come here. We didn't get on a cruise. Like, it wasn't a job fair.
Right.
People came to do jobs you wouldn't do. Even in the other iterations, this is the thing about America. They always needed somebody to come and do work no one else would do. But then they need what they want is for them to come, work, and leave, not become political forces. But like, I hear immigrants are taking all the jobs. Name me the job you see a legal immigrant doing. You go, I should be doing that right there. I want to do that.
Yes.
Only reason I'm a little mad is, as a black man, they didn't show up during slavery. If they would have, we'd got some time off. Like, thank God you got here when you did.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got Tuesday and Thursday off now.
I noticed that at a festival one time where I was sitting there and I'm like, the people who were cleaning these porta potties, I was like, none of them are white.
No.
Right.
Momma Dee did not hold back in her critique of Trump's deportation strategy. She argued that industries like agriculture, construction, hospitality, and food service would take a severe hit if millions of undocumented immigrants were deported. Highlighting how these workers form the backbone of essential sectors, she warned that deportations would lead to 1. Labor shortages in critical industries, 2. Supply chain disruptions that could delay production, 3. rising costs for businesses which would pass the burden on to consumers through higher prices. She posed a critical question to her audience. If they deport everyone, who will pick the crops? Who's gonna fill these jobs? Y'all better wake up, because this isn't just about immigration, it's about our wallets. Momma Dee's statement has divided the internet, with a range of opinions coming from Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Finally, someone's saying what needs to be said. Deportations will hit all of us in the pocket, not just businesses. The labor force relies on immigrants, whether people want to admit it or not. This policy would be economic suicide. Momma Dee for president. She's spitting facts that people are too afraid to talk about. We need to put American citizens first. If it means higher prices temporarily, so be it. Jobs are jobs. If immigrants are deported, Americans will step up to fill the roles. People forget that there's a legal way to enter this country. It's not heartless to enforce the law. On YouTube, discussions in the comment section of political and hip-hop news channels were just as divided. Some supported Momma Dee's economic analysis, while others dismissed her concerns as overblown. She's right. Deporting millions of workers would cause a domino effect. The people supporting this don't realize they'll be the ones paying for it. Y'all act like there aren't millions of unemployed Americans who could take those jobs. Stop acting like immigrants are the only ones who work hard. Mass deportation might feel like justice to some, but it'll come at a high price. Look at the stats. Immigrant labor keeps costs down. Momma Dee hit the nail on the head. Deporting millions of workers will cripple industries like farming and food service. She's not just talking, this is backed by economists. Immigration reform needs to happen, but mass deportation will wreck the economy. Deportations are necessary. If businesses can't adjust, that's on them. We shouldn't let the economy dictate what's right or wrong. Illegal immigration needs to stop, period. Experts have weighed in, and many echo Momma Dee's concerns about the economic fallout of deportations. The agricultural sector, which heavily relies on undocumented workers, would be one of the hardest hit. A report by the New York Times highlighted that 50 to 70% of farm workers in the US are undocumented. Deportations could cause farms to shut down or significantly increase food prices due to higher labor costs. Economists from the American Immigration Council estimate that deporting millions would drive up costs in industries that rely on low-wage immigrant labor. Consumers would feel the pinch in everyday items, from groceries to restaurant meals. A study from the Center for American Progress revealed that mass deportations could cost the U.S. $100 billion over 10 years. This includes enforcement, legal proceedings, and transportation costs. The strain on resources could outweigh the benefits. This debate highlights the tension between the economic implications of immigration and the moral arguments for enforcing immigration laws. Supporters of deportation argue that protecting national sovereignty and prioritizing American workers should take precedence, even if it comes at an economic cost. Opponents argue that such policies would be both economically disastrous and morally questionable. Disproportionately targeting communities that contribute to the country's growth, Momma Dee has sparked an important conversation, and whether you agree or disagree with her, it's clear her voice is resonating. Known for her fiery personality, she's used her platform to shine a spotlight on the economic realities of immigration policy. As the 2024 election season heats up, expect more debates like this to take center stage. Momma Dee's bold prediction has reignited discussions about the potential consequences of mass deportation policies. Whether you see her as a voice of reason or just another polarizing personality, her comments bring up vital questions about the intersection of immigration and economics. What do you think? Is Momma Dee right about the economic risks, or are mass deportations necessary to protect American jobs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.